Just 12 days left, ladies and gentlemen. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another Dark Deception video here on the freaking channel. So another quickie video, so let's go through it right here, right now. So first things first, if you haven't watched my last video, it is actually really important because as soon as we covered, Vincent Livings himself, the creator of Dark Deception, actually tweeted out saying, "Suddenly, Dark Deception fans are watching IMDb so closely, basically to give you context. Although I will advise you to watch that video first. 2 new characters are being added to Dark Deception, hopefully from chapter 4. One of them we theorize is Doug Hauser's wife, and the other one is his mistress. So some really insane stuff happened. Watch that video out. We went into some details. It's really insane if it actually happens. I also theorized that we might get more than one flashback. I said at least 3 flashbacks after each level, each of them showing Tammy Hauser, Mrs. Hauser, and that mistress, and how things got so bad the way they did. Because, and again, I'm gonna go off topic here, if you remember Silent Hill 2, I'm gonna put the spoilers, you can mute, and as soon as I'm done with that, you can unmute and the spoilers tag from the screen will go away. Now is your warning. So in Silent Hill 2, one of the things that really angered me is that you learn by the very end of the game is that the main protagonist's wife, she got sick. Like really sick, so she couldn't have, you know, this intimacy with our protagonist. So she would be sick, she would be in bed all the time, and our protagonist was young and he would have all this frustration that, I can't do that. It got so bad. Like, it got so freaking bad to the point where, you know, he had to do some nasty stuff. You might be like, oh, did he cheat it? Well, those were the least of her worries, because the stuff he did, we don't talk about that. I actually made a video on story explanation on Silent Hill 2. You can check that video out. It's really depressing, I should warn you. So I feel like the same thing is happening here, that Doug Hauser cheated on his wife because we know she was sick, and then when she found out, she walked in on both Doug Hauser and mistress, then she left him, and then he kept the custody of the child because he was able to show that my wife is sick and she wouldn't be able to handle and take the responsibility of a child, and he won in the court because he was, you know, an attorney. And then later he got sick of the child to Tammy Hauser, and then he gave. Wow, that was a very nasty story that I just come up with. That is my theory. Oh my God, Doug Hauser, you are nasty. I know I'm bringing Silent Hill because it is actually really like one of the best games of all time, but also Vincent Livings is a huge fan of Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and he got inspired a lot by those stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised one freaking bit if he did got inspired by it, and if a story does go in that way, because we know Doug Hauser ain't a good guy, and I don't even know why we play as him considering all the stuff that he's done. So now that we know the stuff he's already done that is revealed in chapters 1 to 3, and the stuff that we'll get to learn in chapter 4, that is some next level nasty stuff. Trust me, this game is gonna end very depressingly, with fans going, you know what, Doug Hauser, you deserve whatever is coming to you. Like I said, we'll go into details when we get closer. Oh my freaking God. Like, just the possibilities are endless here. Anyways, Vincent Livings tweeted out saying, and this is an important tweet as well, he said, quote, "I'm not going to update Dark Deception Chapter 4 Steam store page screenshots until the 24th. I don't want to spoil anything before the trailer premieres." Quick context here. A lot of people, when I made the video talking about the release date, a lot of people came to me and said, we're not gonna believe it until we see the release date on Steam store page. And I was like, okay, that's fair. That is actually a fair assumption, because every release date that we've ever gotten from Vincent Livings, they were never put on Steam. So that is actually a very fair assessment, and that is fair. A few days later, it was finally put on Steam store page, September 28th, 2021. But one of the things that really bothered me is that why won't they update the Steam store page screenshots? Why are we not getting those screenshots? Well, now we know that he doesn't want to spoil anything, hence we're not getting anything on Steam. But now, as we all are aware, only 8 days left till the trailer drops on 24th September 2021, which is gonna be not this Friday but the next Friday. After that trailer, he will post those screenshots and trailers, so that upcoming trailer is gonna be huge. It's gonna be very important. At this point, I will say, and we know for a fact that Torment Therapy will not be revealed until after the game. I still hope that he stays true to that and he doesn't reveal anything from Torment Therapy at this point. I don't want to see it. I just want to see it when we play it. But I would be perfectly happy and okay if he decides to showcase any single one of Torment Therapy. I wouldn't mind a Reaper Nurse's jump scare. We kind of already have all the jump scares. We have jump scare of Lucky the Rabbit. We have jump scare of that freaking pig. So at this point, why freaking not? I will take that. But I personally don't think so. Nothing is going to be showcased from Torment Therapy. It's mostly going to be Barely Buried and Mascot Mayhem. Barely Buried is because it is the least Dark Deception-esque level. Like, it looks the least from Dark Deception. Mascot Mayhem looks Dark Deception the most. We haven't seen Torment Therapy, so of course Barely Buried is the safest thing to keep showing in the trailers and get people excited about Mama Bear, about Trigger Teddy. So that is the situation, ladies and gentlemen. I said it's gonna be a quickie video, and I would leave you here with one final thing, is that Deltarune. Yes, Chapter 2. I'm pretty sure you've already seen it, but Chapter 2 will be releasing tomorrow. That came out of nowhere. Like, that actually came out of nowhere. We were sitting here doing our thing, and bam, out of nowhere, Toby Fox drops this massive bomb on our heads. Chapter 2 will be releasing tomorrow. That's what you... FNAF, what are you doing, FNAF? FNAF, seriously, what are you doing? Actually, you know what, FNAF? You're alright. Bendy! What are you doing? Chapter 4 is releasing soon. Deltarune Chapter 2 is dropping tomorrow. FNAF Security Breach is still in the news at the very least. Bendy! What are you doing? Subscribe. Follow me, Twitter, and this is SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.